See all your favorite Rampage Championship Wrestling stars and WWE Hall of Famer Cowboy Bob Orton, Saturday, July 21st, Oakley Lindsay Center. Tickets available now.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this episode of The Guido Goes Off. As always, I thank you folks for watching. Well, due to a couple of big news stories, I'm essentially just going to do an update episode to keep everybody abreast of certain situations in the world of professional wrestling. Now, again, I'd like to thank you all for watching my previous show, as it has almost 100 views on it. So thank you very much. And, of course, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the first topic I covered on that episode, and that being Taylor Hendrix's allegations in regards to Jay Lethal. Just a quick recap. In the tweet, in the discussion on Twitter, Taylor Hendrix did accuse Jay Lethal of sabotaging her career as far as Ring of Honor was concerned and keeping her off of TV because she would not sleep with him, is basically what she said. Well, on Saturday, ROH came out and said that they were investigating the accusations of these accusations. In a statement ROH released, saying that they were investigating the matters, that they did take these matters seriously, and that they tried to, and that they hope to, this helps to provide a positive working environment for everyone involved, man or woman. Now, some of the early stuff was reported by Brian Alvarez of Wrestling Observer. He did say that some things did corroborate things that Taylor Hendrix did say. That Hendrix was never fired from Ring of Honor. That she resigned in writing prior to booked events. She was booked for some events in April of 2017. She did resign in writing, and that she was not under contract with Ring of Honor, as she was paid on a per-show basis, which a lot of indie companies do. There's still a lot of I think there's still some talents in Ring of Honor that are booked on a per-show appearance. They aren't under contract with the company. And it was reported that Jay Lethal finally broke his silence on the matter, taking to Twitter. His statement was prefaced that he hoped that his words would not be used to assault the other party in reference to Hendrix. But in a text statement, Lethal denies all the allegations against him and agrees that the matter should be investigated so that the truth comes out. Again, I'm paraphrasing. Of course, you can go to Jay Lethal's Twitter, see the statement. So essentially, Ring of Honor is investigating it. These are being taken seriously, and hopefully, of course, the truth will. We hope the truth does come out to light, regardless of whether there is merit to or not to Ms. Hendrix's allegations. And we hope that I only want the truth here. I know that there's people wondering about Lethal's ethics as far as things are concerned, as it is well documented. He did date two women he was training, AJ Lee and Ava Story, who recently had a WWE tryout, so good for her. Within the realm of possibility, however, again, we want the truth. Whether he did, whether he didn't, we simply want the truth. So if he didn't, and these accusations are false, that Jay Lethal can move on, and if these allegations are true, that Miss Hendrix can find justice. Like I always said, more on this as it develops, and we're going to continue to do so in this matter, as it is a very serious matter, and we just want the truth. Good, bad, ugly, just the truth. Okay, the second update, it was in regards to Enzo Amore's investigation of sexual assault. As was reported, the Phoenix Police Department did release their findings in the investigation. As was reported a few weeks ago, they made the statement saying that they could not find sufficient evidence to press charges, and so the investigation was closed. They did release the details on here. According to the report, Amore was not informed of the investigation until after the victim, Philomena Shannon, went public with the allegations on Twitter. This is when he was informed of it. So, the bomb was dropped on him just the same time it was dropped on everybody. They said that her going public did lead to a witness coming forward. As we know, a friend of hers did share his chat log with her, or messenger log. And it also states that she was taken in for a forensic exam, and that there was no traces of DNA evidence. So what this means is basically he was telling the truth, at least about the investigation. Whether or not he did anything, of course, that's unfortunately still up in the air. There's just no evidence. So, again, we'd like to think he would go nowhere near a woman that basically resembles a Cash Me Outside girl, but guys, all right? Am I right? As far as the investigation, which was the reason why he was released from WWE, is, they said that if they're under investigation, they have to tell WWE. And like I said, he found out when literally everyone else found out that he was under investigation. It does bring up a legal issue with WWE, because if he didn't know and he got fired for not telling them, and they're admitting he didn't know, again, this is quite an interesting situation, to where he does now, if you wanted to press the issue, he does have a case for unlawful termination of employment, as essentially he did not break his contract. I mean, yes, Cass getting fired proves that you can be fired for being an asshole, but I think there was a lot going on there. But like I said, again, here in the case of Enzo, there could be a legal recourse. Basically, at minimum, he could sue for what was left of his contract, however long that might have been, and also possibly the bonuses, as no one knows how long his Cruiserweight Championship run could have been, and you do get a bonus if you are a champion. You do get paid more. So it will be interesting to see, at least as far as that part is concerned. But like I said, they did announce a few weeks ago that the case was closed. And of course, we heard Enzo's side of the story on podcasts, interviews, and the song Phoenix, which is just basically 3 minutes of anger. And I can't blame him for being angry. But, So, again, it does bring up that there could be legal recourse for Enzo against WWE, as this basically proves that he didn't break his contract by not telling them he was under investigation because he didn't know. Well, that's going to do it for the updates for The Guido Goes Off. Again, I thank you folks for watching. Again, as these stories progress, if there's any other updates, I will be more than happy to share them with you. As we all deserve the truth in these matters, especially these matters, because these are really big. This is the kind of stuff that goes beyond wrestling. It's it's part of our society where, let's face facts, let's all treat each other like human beings. I think that's all anyone wants in this world. So what did you think of these topics I covered? As always, feel free to drop a line in the comments section below. And you can always talk to me via my social media. The address is here for my Twitter and Instagram, as well as the link to the Guido Goes Off Facebook page. I did do a Facebook Live earlier. If you haven't seen that, please give it a watch. I talk a bit about the Brock Lesnar situation and New Japan's G1 special. So, you can always give that a watch. And as always, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Join the few but faithful. And of course, like this video and share it. So until next time, I am the Guido, and I think we're done here.